For the past 2 or so years, I've done every single thing I possibly can to Looks Max. This has been everything from getting more sun, to nose breathing, to working out, to fixing my diet, getting better sleep. Every single thing you can think of when it comes to Looks Maxing, I've tried. I can show you the results I've gotten on the screen. My before picture, what I used to look like, which was about 2 years ago, and my after picture, which is what I look like now. So how do you get similar results to me? In this video, I'm going to break down every single thing you need to know about Looks Maxing to start your own journey to go from where you are now to where you'd like to be. So the first thing, this is one that is talked about a lot, and it's a pretty obvious one, but you got to be hitting the gym. I've made a bunch of videos on weightlifting and kind of what to do, and I've made a full guide on weightlifting that you can check out after this. I'll put a card up on the screen of that, but you need to be getting in the gym and lifting. The gym is probably the most important thing when it comes to Looks Maxing, because lowering body fat, increasing muscle mass, all of this is going to make you significantly more attractive. For example, lowering body fat percentage is going to reveal a lot of facial features. You're going to get a sharper jawline, and getting more muscle mass is going to make your physique more attractive. So as far as Looks Maxing goes, the gym is probably number one, the most important thing to do. You got to get in the gym, you got to start training. Everything that has to do with building muscle, lowering body fat percentage, you got to be doing. Second thing is start a skincare routine. This is something I started a while ago. I'll put a picture up on the screen again of what my acne used to look like and just how disgustingly horrible. I had tons of acne, probably some of the worst I've seen. And now, after skincare and some other stuff, my acne is completely gone. So you really got to start a skincare routine, because acne, I mean, it's pretty obvious, but acne is not good. It doesn't look good at all. If you start a skincare routine, you can start getting rid of your acne and improving this. I've struggled with things like back acne, chest acne as well. So do the skincare on that as well, but just start a skincare routine. I've made a separate video on this of how to actually do skincare with stuff like what actually good skincare looks like, the cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen, acne product, some other stuff you can do, drinking more water. I made a whole video on that. You can check out that after, but start a skincare routine, super important for Looks Maxing, and if you really want to level up to the next level and clear up your acne, really start a skincare routine. Next thing is you got to eat healthier. So this is something I slightly touched on earlier with diet, but eating healthier is one, going to lower your body fat percentage if you're in a calorie deficit, but also you feel a lot more energetic, and when you feel energetic and motivated and happy, which is actually a lot of diet is actually a really big reason on why a lot of people feel energetic and motivated. And when you feel this way, you are slightly more charismatic towards people, and this makes you more attractive, and this is essentially what Looks Maxing is all about, is being more attractive. So when you eat healthier, not only are you going to feel better and be more energetic, but that energy is going to kind of transfer into your charisma and make you more charismatic. So eating healthier is a must. Gotta eat healthier. I've made another video on this. I can put a card up on the screen, but essentially just focus on whole foods. Next thing is nose breathing. This is a big thing, and there's kind of almost a meme of when someone is a mouth breather, they're kind of a degenerate, sort of. They're not as well built up, and this definitely holds true. Nose breathing, not only does it have an entire array of benefits as far as circulatory system and stuff like this, but also it can help build out your facial better, especially with mewing, and it makes your actual face shape better because it pulls this forward. This is what mewing does. It pulls your jaw forward, which when this is forward, you're gonna look a lot better, because the people who are mouth breathers, their jaw is almost kind of like sinking in, and they've got kind of somewhat of a double chin, and they're just like receding jawline. It's not good. So make sure to be nose breathing, and then this kind of ties into mewing, which is keeping the tongue at the roof of your mouth when you're just idle, or even when you're talking, or just swallowing, or try to just keep the tongue at your mouth. Try to like get the entire tongue. So a lot of people, when they're trying to mew, they're gonna put their tongue up on their mouth like this, which is not gonna work nearly as well, because they need to put the whole tongue on. So that's kind of mewing. But yeah, just make sure to be nose breathing, always breathing through your nose, and then be mewing, which is putting your tongue on the top of your mouth. The next thing is fix your hair. So I have kind of longer hair, and when I started, I had longer hair as well, but I can kind of show you, I'll put another picture up on the screen of how my long hair used to look versus how my hair looks now. This is really something that's interesting to me, because I had long hair in both pictures, but before, my hair was kind of disgusting. It was like greasy. It wasn't very good compared to now, where it actually is very good, and it looks healthy. It looks good, and it's essentially the same like length of hair and same everything. It's just depending on how you style it. So try to fix your hair. As far as hairstyle goes, this is very nuanced. There's no like, I mean, I feel like there's definitely a best hairstyle for each person, but this depends so much. It's gonna take a lot of testing. So just try different hairstyles, see which one you like best, see which one looks best, see which one fits best with your style, and kind of go from there. But just some basic stuff I can kind of go over here is try to condition every single day, but only shampoo once or twice a week. That's probably the most important thing. Try to wash your hair every night. Use some products like sea salt spray or clays or some stuff like this, and just try to get your hair in a good shape. But yeah, essentially just fix your hair. The next thing is try to groom your face. So this is stuff with like shaving and trimming your eyebrows and stuff, because I used to have somewhat of a unibrow, not really, but kind of. So just like shave this up. Try to, if you have a beard, try to like line it up along here. Just try to groom your face and make it so it doesn't look unkept. Try to make it look sleek, and really just try to make your face look a lot more elegant, I guess you could say. Next thing is try to whiten your teeth. This is something I've really just started recently. I've always brushed my teeth like everyone, but recently I've started looking into stuff like whitening strips and a lot of this kind of stuff, and you can too. A good smile is really important. If you haven't had braces and your teeth are kind of crooked or something, I would suggest getting braces or like Invisalign or something like this, and try to straighten your teeth. If your teeth are really yellow and you drink a lot of coffee or something, try to maybe cut out the coffee and then just make sure you're brushing your teeth good, flossing, all this stuff. But a white smile is really important, and a good smile is definitely very good for looks maxing. So try to make sure you have very white teeth. That's another important thing. Another thing is get better sleep. I kind of talked about this a little bit ago, but sleep, like diet, is going to be, it's going to make you a lot more energetic like diet. So for example, when you're sleepy, you're very tired, you have bags under your eyes, you don't feel like doing anything, and this carries over to your charisma. When you're really tired and you're not feeling good, you're not going to want to be talking to people as much, you're not going to be all energetic and like a ball of light, and rather you're kind of just going to feel like just wanting to be by yourself, tired, wanting to get to bed. So when you're getting good sleep, you are a lot more energetic, and when you're a lot more energetic, you're a lot more charismatic. So try to get good sleep, super important. And not only is it good for that, being more charismatic, but it also can help with building muscle mass, losing body fat percentage. Pretty much everything in your body sleep is important for. So when you're getting good sleep, you're going to build more muscle, lose more body fat, feel more energetic, be more charismatic. Everything across the board is improved by sleep. So really try to do sleep. I made a video on some tips on how to get better sleep that you can check out after this, but yeah. The next thing is that you should spend time outside. This is for a couple reasons. First of all, spending time outside is going to boost testosterone levels, but another thing is more basic, which is that that'll tan you. And really being super pale and super, I guess, yeah, pale, it's not nearly as good. When you are a lot more tan, it's a lot better for looks maxing. You're a lot more attractive when you're a lot more tan. So just try to spend more time outside. Like I said, it's going to improve stuff with testosterone as well. So good across the board, and just in general, being outside is really something you should be doing. And then the next and last thing is that you shouldn't be forgetting about your personality. A lot of people, when they're going into looks maxing and try to optimize for their looks, they're solely focusing on how they look, which I know it is looks maxing, so this is kind of more of an extra thing. But with stuff like, building muscle, losing body fat percentage, all this stuff, but don't forget about your personality. If you're a super attractive 10, but your personality is horrible, then you're not that attractive, and realistically, it's not nearly as good. So what you should be doing is you should be listening to podcasts, reading books, doing things that are interesting and exciting that you can share with people and tell stories, because this makes you even more charismatic and even more attractive. So when you do things and you have interesting stories to tell, this makes you a lot more attractive to people as well, and is super important for looks maxing, because the entire point of looks maxing is to be more attractive. But if you're just attractive and you don't have a good personality, you're not really going to get anywhere. So make sure to have a good personality and follow every single thing I said in this video, and you will definitely 100% achieve similar or even better results to what I've achieved. But as always, strive for greatness.